going on, everyone? Welcome to the Potty Mouths podcast. I think I'm having microphone issues. I can't hear myself. So I apologize if this is going to be an absolute shit show. Which I think it might be. I think I'm way too loud. My computer's not picking up what I'm trying to do, but I'm in a time crunch here. So let's get to it. Comment if this is a disaster. I'm trying to stay away from the mic. NBA Game 1s. OKC with newly crowned MVP SGA took care of business at home. And the T-Wolves are in a hole. They kind of got killed. Ant-Man was held in check. And I think it's going to be more of the same. I think OKC kind of won the finals when they beat the Nuggets. I think OKC is going to cruise, but there are games to be played, so I could be wrong. Could be very, very wrong. On to the other game. Again, I'm going to do quick because I think this sounds like I'm screaming at everyone. So this is a disaster. Welcome back. Welcome back to my podcast where I'm screaming at you. Indiana goes into the Garden and takes care of business somehow. NBA teams leading by 9+ points with 1 minute left in the game were 1,434-0 before last night when the Knicks nicked and blew that game. Oh boy. Naismith goes off. Knicks can't hit a free throw. Knicks can't play with composure. These Villanova boys forgot what they learned in college. And, they imploded, and I loved every second of it. The odds in Vegas have flipped. Indiana is now the favorite in this series. I ain't mad at that. So, again, I'm going to speed through this. This is going to be like a 10-minute episode. Nuggets keep Adelman from interim to full-time head coach now, deservedly so. He did pretty damn well for them. Great series with the Clippers to survive that, and then they went 7 with the eventual NBA champs, in my opinion. Back to Halliburton. He's going to be in the new WWE game. He's going to be like a downloadable character, which I think is hilarious. If you remember, him and Brunson did some WWE acting work, whatever you want to call it. I believe last summer, maybe even last fall. I don't remember, but whatever. People were into it. It's kind of funny. They're playing into all that heel and face stuff, and it was at the Garden, right? So good for them, good for him. I'm sure that's a dream come true. I guess 2K wasn't enough. NBA 2K. Onto the ice. Panthers 1-0. There's too much of a well-oiled machine. They once again take care of the cursed Maple Leafs. I don't know who cursed them, but they are definitely cursed. I don't know what's going on with them. I also don't know what's going on with my computer or my microphone or my headphones. All right, Dallas went down 3-1 last night to Edmonton. I think the winner of the series wins the cup. I picked Dallas on my other show with my former partner, or MIA partner. We did predictions, and I believe I picked OKC over the Celtics, and I believe I picked I know I picked Dallas, the Stars, over the Rangers, and I'm sticking with that. I think Dallas is going to take it all. Scored 6 goals, 3 power play goals, right? 3 goals. Was it 3 goals in the third? Went 6-3. Out of nowhere. Speaking of ice, hell has frozen. Not only did Harry Kane get a trophy this year, but the friggin' Tottenham Hotspur squad got a trophy too. And somehow these bozos get invited to the Champions League. They didn't win the Champions League. They are in 17th place in the EPL, and they get into the Champions League. Someone's got to look at that. That is nonsense, if you ask me. Speaking of people who should be on the outside looking in, someone who is, Trey Hendrickson, looking for that contract to stay with Cincinnati. I don't know what's going on here. Since he gave him full go to go talk to other teams, I guess the money wasn't coming, so I think he'll be back with the Kitty Cats pretty soon, but who knows. More NFL, HBO, and the NFL have announced that the Buffalo Bills will get Hard Knocks, and then in season will be boring NFCs. Boring because we've seen the Cowboys a ton of times. We just saw the Giants. The Eagles are a good story, coming off a title, and Jaden Daniels and the Commanders, new ownership, new hope, a playoff team. That's exciting too. But I don't need to see Russell Wilson, Jackson Dart, and Jameis Winston in the quarterback room. I don't need to see the Cowboys for the 18th time on that show. Oh yeah, and I don't even watch the midseason. And I know my Bengals were part of the midseason or in season last year, but I didn't watch. Told myself I was gonna. I didn't. Sad news out of the NFL. Jim Irsay, the owner of the Colts, had his demons, battle with demons. Seemed like a good guy, though, from what I could tell. I don't know. Not in those owner meetings. But he passed away. In his 60s, I don't know the exact age. He passed away this week. So rest in peace to the Colts owner. I don't know what will happen there. I don't know if he has a wife and or children that will take over. I'll wait and see with that. We did get some college football playoff news. There's new seeding in the CFP bracket. I don't know what they're gonna do. I guess if you win like a big conference, are they gonna take the home game away from like Boise State? I don't know what they're doing. Let's see. Let's learn together. So this past season, the 4 highest ranked conference champions earned the top 4 seeds, regardless of where they were ranked. Now, independent Notre Dame is eligible to earn a first round bye if the Irish are ranked in the top 4. All 4 teams that earn. So I guess they're going by seeding. They're going by the top 4. You don't need to win the conference. That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. All right. Again, if this sounds terrible, I'll work on this. I don't know what happened. MLB, real quick. So Mr. Manfred, who I'm on the record saying I have no love for, think he's hurt the game more than he's helped, way more than he's helped, reinstated Shoeless Joe Jackson out of nowhere. I mean, come on. Well, how long? It was like 200 years ago. I think his starting catcher was George Washington, and then Pete Rose, not long after his death, can now be voted on for the Hall of Fame. It's a slap in the face. It's disrespectful. You have one foot out the door, Manfred. Just don't do anything. Don't make it seem like you're doing this grand gesture for him and his family. He's gone. He doesn't know this is happening. It's disrespectful. You should have just handed this over. If you didn't do it while he was alive and able to be celebrated, the hit king. I know he had very, very big issues off the field. But now, is it okay if you're Mike Trout, Aaron Judge, Ronald Acuna? Can they bet on baseball now? Because they've been so good that they're on their way to the Hall of Fame. Like, what are you doing here? What message are you trying to send here? That once you die, it's cool? Like, I don't get it. I don't know why you did this. It's a slap in the face to him and his family, if you ask me. We'll see how that ends up. Shoeless Joe famously, fixed the Black Sox series in 1802, whatever the hell. Other news in baseball: the Rockies still suck. The Angels swept the Dodgers for the first time in 15 years. And then there are reports that Juan Soto, isn't happy with the Mets. And Michael Kay did hours of reporting on this. Michael Kay, you'll always be a Yankee boy. You claim you're not a fan. I listen to you all the time with Don and Peter being up here in New York. I don't listen to your solo show anymore. You're too much of a Yankee boy. I don't know if you're messing with us, but you can't hear yourself talk, and no one's there to keep you in check, like Don and Peter. So you're kind of a clown boy, saying all this stuff. Who did you talk to? Who was telling you that Soto wasn't happy? I mean, and if it is true, yeah, he's not doing the shuffle. He's finding his way in the new clubhouse and new teammates, and he's got to mentally figure out that he just made that money. Same thing happened with Beltran. He struggled his first year. I mean, this happened. Look at Santander in Toronto. He can't hit to save his life right now. He's got a big payday, so whatever. He'll be fine. It's not a story to me. He's still getting on base. He's stealing bases. He's him struggling, quote unquote. He's better than 89% of the league. So anyway, WNBA, the Valkyrie, new team, got their first win. The season started. The Liberty got their ring. Brianna Stewart was throwing out the first pitch at the Subway Series, I believe, right? WNBA, I'll keep you posted on stuff. I'm not going to get into that fake-ass race war. If you know who I'm talking about. They're both good for the game. There's a rivalry. Get over it. Stop talking about the WNBA like you've never watched a game of basketball before. It's clown shit. You sound moronic when you bring up those two players and how you do. And I'm talking to everyone from my next door neighbor to ESPN and Pat McAfee. Just let people who actually watch the games and actually know what's going on and actually know these girls talk about it. So anyway, I'll finish it up here. 2 stories. Scotty Scheffler did something and the Preakness happened. All I got. Alright, I'm ending this show. This is a nightmare. I can see my levels. I think I'm screaming at you, but I'm not. So I'm going to put this out there, and if it's god-awful, I'll have to delete it. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, do what you got to do to get more of me. This has been me. This has been a disaster. Have a good one.